quickly. They're looking to pressure A completely.
Yeah, and the damage was already done. 2 players tagged desperately low, and an easy take already on towards this A site. Wrap around from Molzy and Destrian.
Goomer dig.
Some sort of position, a bit of a whiff from
Stellar whiff it.
gives them an opportunity.
Move cam, move cam, move cam, streamer. I get it.
Find onto Sender's huge 100 Thieves on the back of that. They're falling back out. They're landing this post.
Have you seen Baby Sage? Yeah, don't worry. I've seen his Sage, and don't get me wrong. That's the. I hope that's the last time I see his Sage.
It's come through. I don't think it's caught the Astra.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to get back into position. Trying to throw out a little bit of utility, but they need to get themselves onto that spike. Still with stars remaining.
Yo.
At least, but
it's a 0 start.
You know what I mean?
It was the snake bite kill though. There it is. Yeah. Stellar just lobbed the snake bite.
Because it's like, damn, like you made an animated character that I had a crush on in game to real life. It's like Pog Champ. That's cool, you know.
Takes down his HP and the snake bite finishes him off.
There's like no like the guys. I ain't no horny on no for guys like that. Like Ari, like sheesh.
It seems like that
Ari cosplay goes crazy.
Again, they go for some minor investments into this round, but ultimately they're coming up against, well, almost 5 rifles.
There was pistol rounds on this map, right?
But like a Graves cosplay ain't gonna make me be like sheesh, you know.
Investment than we maybe always see. Twistin,
Derek,
in hand, there's gonna be a swing that he doesn't win. There's another sheriff backing up, and that's Malsey. But he's
so what's up? So what's up? Oh fuck, Bang said just said get the fuck out of my goddamn game. Flawless!
Look very, very easy indeed. Barely taking any damage. What?
I was gonna say, I hope it's not game advice if it's coming from Marcus. I'm kidding. I love you, Marcus. You're great.
Friends?
EMEA? 100 Thieves steaming into the lead. And with the rifles that they bought, I love these investments, man. They've come in with 3 Vandals and a Bulldog. This is still panning out.
Wait, I'm confused. Are they EU or not? What are they?
They have every right to take these fights and to win them. For Vitality, the pressure is certainly on in round 3.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So much weaponry invested into this round. Rotation coming in fairly quick, but this is very direct from the playing a risky game around the edge of those smokes, trying to find something.
France is in EU though, bro. You think I know where France is, man? France is like somewhere like
has still managed to find
like Europe, Asia, and
this makes this a little bit more interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't really know what's over there anymore. Like it's like Europe, Asia, and then wait, I know like it's like America, Europe, Asia. Isn't Russia their own thing too?
But there's 2 players on the site ready to help. One of which is Malsey, the player.
Am I dumb?
On this map especially,
something like that. I don't know.
And well, off to a good start in this rifle round. 3 kills under his belt already, and they'll get away with only 1
How did we lose that?
They had every single angle covered. And it was just this sort of slow down from 100 Thieves. Which
yeah, I know.
But it's like, okay, if you know they haven't gone the other way, you can just sit and patiently wait.
That's exactly it, and the patience was on display. Now look, that kind of round, it carries a bit more weight than they normally do in round 3 because you're up against 3 Vandals and a Bulldog. It's
basically playing games to beat.
Estrian, normally it would be, but right, he used 2 Prowlers to get there. That means he doesn't have them for this site push, but he's ready to just concede that control, falling all the way back. Hunter's Fury blindly thrown to try and punish. They tagged Estrian. They knew they did. They wanted to finish him off. 76 HP.
They want to do what now?
Out from the site. No punishment, but 100 Thieves at least get a plant. Now that means they can force a lot more close range duels, and well, a lot of duels going down for Sender. He needs to back out of here. They're swarming him, and they've got the kill. That's an upgraded rifle for them. Sure, they might not have the advantage, and well, the flank from Twistin could be deadly.
Yeah, they've already taken down Molzy though. Not dead, but even still on the ground. Twistin might not even expect the second player to still.
Oh my God!
Who's that? He goes with the shorty. CRYO trying his best, but it isn't quite going to work out for him. Even still, an incredible amount of damage. 1 ultimate.
Just impress his boy there?
Thieves, and it comes down to just Bone Cold remaining.
Where's your cracking KO?
In the late round, they started to pressure A, made a little bit of noise on the lighter side. That dragged all the rotations, and now B's open for the taking.
Oh dear. Twisted though through the Cosmic Divide.
No doubt.
The thing is, they've got the Viper's Pit available. It's gonna catch CRYO and it goes in. It's risky.
That guy is actually a psychopath for getting one, and then he fucking shorty runs in.
The punish turning things back into a 4 versus 4, and they're actually using this Viper screen to get that little bit further, trying to play deep within that position. The thing is, though, the lockdown is going to force them out of the pit. They're going to have to go all the way back into their afterplants.
But there's a Cosmic Divide down. They know this can be diffused right under their nose. They've got to be careful. Immediately, there is the snake bite sees in inside the pit.
What the
triple kill in
fuck?
the round coming out of Stealth.
Ace!
A flawless finish for this man. And a
Oh
round for
my
100
god.
Thieves.
Wow, he almost cracked a smile for a second as well. That would have been the craziest thing in
close.
the round, but that was ridiculous. The combination, it still doesn't do that much damage, but it's just the fact that the Seas took the majority of the health away alongside that Viper's Pit, and wow, a perfect afterplant in the end, even with that lockdown being committed. See, it looks ridiculous when you see it like that, but you understand what he's
Aces
trying to do. If he gets rid
doesn't
of that
smile.
Viper's Pit, this round is where he
Literally owns a
man
fucking
then went on
pro
to ace the
team
round.
on an international
They were
stage.
so
No emotion.
close with that
Holy
shorty
good
shot,
Chad.
but void of it landing, you give this man that tiny bit of space, and
Jesus,
he
I
answer
fell.
up, twisting.
Yeah.
That's going to be the Blade Storm popped right away. A beautiful headshot onto Derek. And now, even though they've got pistols, they've got the man advantage and a Blade Storm to play around. And
That's
it's not
right.
too bad, and certainly something that's going to make 100 Thieves pump those brakes.
Yeah, in fact, the rest of the team have just rotated
timing
away. They're
about to
okay,
happen.
He's locked down by Twiston. We don't need
Oh.
help from anyone else. And then you've just got this deep control currently being held. Now, this is something that Destrian has done so regularly. You almost feel like that should have been expected. He's been pushing this so often.
But you know what, Tom? Every time that he's pushed it, he's put a Prowler out, or he's put two Prowlers out. He's put a lot of utility. This time there was nothing. So they think, oh, this must be the round they're playing passive on A. They're changing it up. But no, well, they are changing it up, but hoping that you'd fall into that trap. 100 Thieves now, I mean, almost down and out of this round. They had rifles, Tom, and now they've only got 2 players left.
Hello?
Bone Cold, his only plan here is just to try and slow them down. Wait for those rotations.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe still a little bit further behind. Arsenal with an opportunity to try and turn this back, but they are being slaughtered. A flawless round off the back of a Thrifty. A single blade
confirms that this is all a ruse. There's no one here. There's no control being taken. And so over towards the A site we go.
But this is the thing. With the 100 Thieves composition, you almost need your opponents to be a little bit aggressive. You don't have the most initiation other than the utility to set them up, and they were not expecting Bone Cold to be within that smoke. A solid start from him. He spotted the players looking to try and wrap through from short, but he's just delaying. In fact, even looking to go a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, just great space taking coming out of CRYO. He's managed to get himself all the way close to water, spotting out the rotations. He hoped to find a kill, but nothing will be landed. Derek caught lurking late through middle, and this is a disaster because they're already waiting on the site. 100 Thieves running into that stack, red like a book, and it's Bone Cold with the 3K to close out the round. A couple of upgraded weapons. Obviously, you're going to have the Headhunter to worry about on CRYO. Close range duels. What a transfer from Molsey. He should have never gotten away with 2.
Did I know it's suffocated?
Yeah, I don't think most people's Vandals work like that. You might get the first one, but the second one, the bullets are going into the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
But he manages to control it, and that's the thing. That could have been an even trade, a gun down, and a great position for 100 Thieves. Unfortunately, they came up against Molsey, probably the only player who's going to hit those shots. Now trying to double back in, and this is
on fire? Yeah, I mean,
already
never
had the
happened that
information
before.
from earlier.
Oh my god,
He
yeah,
does get
fucking
picked up, but the Seas is going to hold them in place at least a
box.
little bit longer
Twistin.
and allow for some support.
Oh,
Bring
I'm gonna
a
need you to
flank.
not twist it.
Why is Twistin here with an operator in an eco round?
Just, don't worry, because he probably has a shorty. So obviously that's the plan. Just pull it out and, you know, make it an even fight up against the pistols. Because Bang has just come through with 2. The A site is now completely in the hands of 100 Thieves, and there's a few weapons lying around to upgrade. They're going to have to rely on this operator doing something, and he better have a phenomenal round with it. This is not a normal position to be in, and there's just no way that Thieves expected. Twiston's come through with 1 and Sender for 2. Vitality win that round in a less than usual manner.
Yeah, the flanking operator
All
jet
that
is not
for
necessarily
what?
something I was expecting to see. I'm pretty sure he pushed all the way through B as nations there. The Seas just missed. He could have been stuck in that corner. Instead, though, this is looking like a full retake out of the defensive side. Now, bear in mind, it's not like they have ultimates to spare to get them back into the site here, Mitch. Yeah. But they are pretty good at the retakes with just their utility.
Well, they're gonna have
5 main.
no flank from the operator. Instead, it's Sender, and he's caught with utility. He tried to secure a middle, but Derek has won the fight there, and now he gets to set up back on A long. They're confident that they won't have a flank to deal with, although CRYO, well, he's going to actually become the problem. Instead, going for the flank through our late. Damage and keeping them off the spike, and that's all they need for CRYO to get into position to completely close this round out in their favor.
Yeah, just buying that extra little bit
like
of time.
that?
Nobody on the spike, not half than what Destrian We'll at least be able to get one, but the clock is already gone. Twistin actually trying to take the fight with the operator. And I think Destrian might be going down with the ship.
Yeah, I think he is. And it's going to be a 4th round for 100 Thieves.
The spot's going to be everything, but they've seen the smoke cross.
Sorry.
I think Sender's going to have a decent idea. That was a wide jump, but he gets away with it.
Yeah, a wide jump, but he got information for it. All 3 players spotted.
I mean, always, but like extra handsome.
As they make their way on through, Sender, 1 kill, and he'll be playing into this with his ultimate, and there it is. He can't get out, though. There's too many players waiting for him, and a spam from CRYO puts them way ahead. 100 Thieves. They've got their post plan set up now, Tom, and oh, this is where they're scariest.
As a man, you can compliment another man's beauty, because that just we don't get compliments that often, you know.
Post plan, but he's just holding within this smoke. Doesn't manage to get the kill initially, but again, eventually that trade comes through, leaving just Molesy. 1v4, an impossible scenario to come out with. Anything really. Even damage won't matter too much for 100 Thieves going into that final round.
Bang.
He'll at least try and get his ult online, but that will not come through. I'm good at this map.
What are they doing? Twistin's gone out. There's 3 players here. Towards the doors.
Someone help Asuna, bro.
It's uncouth, but it's going to work out. Asuna, of course he doesn't expect that. How could you? And now the ultimate's got them all. That is all of the information. 100 Thieves are going to run into this with Vitality more than ready. Players flooding in towards the side. A snakebite actually makes it a big
wow, I
challenge to
can't
get back
believe
in,
they're
and
actually
they
even
commit to
winning
it.
this,
This
though.
is going to cost them quite heavily, although the lockdown coming into play. It could cause some headaches for these players, but they instead try to stay aggressive. The call.
Bang is insane.
That'll just about deal with Twistin. Okay,
Wait,
I think
Bang
it was
is
about like a
actually
shorty
so
play, but he didn't
insane.
have a
Yeah,
chance.
he's going to try and jump shot them because that was the
He
only
just fucking
corner
turns
that they
around
could
and
have
shoots this
survived
guy through
in
the wall.
without peeking through the cosmic divide. This has somehow gone into 100 Thieves' favor. This round was almost looking done with all the utility that was thrown through.
Bang is
Sender
banging
playing a
people right
game of
now.
chicken with that Vandal in the smoke. And his teammate of Destrian trying to do what he can with the wall bangs, but it just isn't happening. CRYO has put another in the grave. It's left all onto Destrian. He's turned it into a 1v2 scenario. An off-peak here could give him a chance. The problem is already tagged so desperately low and almost needing a mistake.
Well, they're going to start to worry about him having rotated around through the spawn, coming in from the flowers instead. So at least that operator's backing off, but it's in a prime position to catch him as a repeat comes through. And Bang doesn't need any support. He doesn't need any help. South 100 Thieves are more than happy to play this retake. In fact, they have taken all the control. They're putting Vitality in a box right now. There's nowhere these players can go other than into their crosshairs, and that seems to be a death sentence so far. No return to come through. Destrian desperately trying to keep them back, and yeah, Malsy's got into the corner, but it's going to be so hard to actually deal with them, especially because these guys on long are just waiting for their teammates on site to come rushing through. Twistin delays them a little bit,
actually kind of going too crazy now.
And there's no denying it. 100 Thieves have another pistol. And that was the finish then. Onto Sender late round in mid as well. Just because of that early setup. And there's the setup change back, Tom. Exactly like you said, the trap where you'd expect to see it this time. Not worried that much about Vitality.
Wait, this guy got a ghost, no chamber bullets? So he can fully save for op?
No shields.
Nah, this guy is too alpha.
We're looking at a Marshal and 2 Sheriffs still remaining.
And he gets 2.
CRYO to be in as well.
Nice shot. Fuck, CRYO was about to peek that shit, but he's like, nah, I'm good.
Maybe going to be a little bit more passive from now on, swinging some of those angles, just because he's still a danger, even if he doesn't have any shields. CRYO doesn't really have
wait, CRYO gets 3 this round? Nah.
Need the pistol available, and now for Twistin, it's an ace clutch needed.
A Red Bull clutch. Oh, wait, hold up. Yo, wait, relax. Hold up. Hold up. Got Thanos. Oh.
And that's all that Asuna needs. A swing, a pre-fire, and a wall bang with a Spectre.
Sliding shot through the window.
I'll tell you what, that's a first for me. I don't think I've seen anyone try that before.
Excuse me, you're talking to the Little Bro Cup winner MVP here?
There's a couple more to worry about, but he's clean.
Wait, this guy is a little insane.
Kill. That's the operator to finish it.
Yo, someone stop this guy.
It's not theirs yet. There's still some trouble brewing, and this man responsible for an ace before inside of his Viper's pit. He's off to a good start with the first and the second spike on the floor.
Winnable!
Coming in with 3, and this round is back up for grabs. Oh no!
No, Derek!
This could be a second
we cannot be losing those, man.
It has to be for Stella. He's gonna try and wrap around, reposition. He's
I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this.
Upgrade his gun. And you can see how tentative Vitality are being. I think realizing now that they moved away. In fact, even going to use the star to cover off the one unsafe angle. But this could be a free fight. Never mind. Twistin is expecting it.
About
The
investing
CEO would
into
call
this
that
round.
passion. True.
A shorty.
That guy has
Play for Derek.
fucking
Everybody
too
else,
much
though,
passion, actually.
Gonna be rocking this on a very poor buy, and I don't see them getting too much done.
Yeah, I like the Viper Wall just to try and make things a little bit more interesting with this push coming through.
Oh, stop it.
The problem is there's a lockdown in play. So
Wow,
that was
really
sort of
smart.
fire in the works. I don't think the setup was a bad
That was
one
really
from
smart.
100 Thieves. It's just that you can't really do anything when
They
that
Killjoy
lockdown's in play and
ulted,
you just
threw
don't have anything
mollies
to
in the
play with
corner
now.
of the
For
safe
Cinder,
spot and back hall,
maybe he can get
and then
an
they
ace here.
seized it, so they die.
We'll see.
A little bit less valuable than the one we saw before from Stellar. You know, that was on an eco against rifles. This is with rifles against an eco, but
An ace is an ace.
an ace is an ace. Yeah.
The stats say the same.
Not
He's
all
not getting one
aces are
anyway.
equal, and
'cause,
this one ain't happening. Only Asuna left, classic in hand, and yeah, even the debate about going down to the spike at this point. Someone pushes, sure, you'll be happy to punish and take their weapon out of their hands, but short of that, well, you know that swinging into long isn't going to give you a kill. And especially because they know they haven't damaged anyone really that's left alive.
Yeah, just go down to the spike, especially because some of the players on the other side are getting closer to ultimates. You don't want to give that kill to Destrian.
Predictable angle, I suppose, although, yeah, he almost took Derek down on the other side. We're down to 45 seconds left in the round, and Vitality are now looking to up the pace.
Yes.
Oh, no. Push
Yes,
in.
Derek.
Hunter's Fury waiting for them. Good damage done.
Kill him.
Some players tagged up. They know where Bang is, and they've
GG.
got Center to deal with him. Great seize of the A side. Now they look for a little bit more. In fact, Sender going right up into the
Oh,
Cryo's
yes.
waiting.
Cryos.
Very good cover.
Cryo's a
Good
knower.
forward at that. Stella trying to get something
Yes,
in his
sir.
Cryo once again. This operator in his hand. Oh,
Yes,
it's devastating. And now Bone Cold, he's going to try and buy himself a little bit of time. He still has that gravity well available, a stun as well. Gets the first shot, and bear in mind, Derek's still low from earlier in the round. Not hit initially, but
Oh my
again, a
god.
nice shot from
Holy
Cryo.
fuck.
A little bit close for
Wait,
comfort.
this
but
Bone
as
Cold
said,
guy
when
is
this man
kinda a
gets to
little
the
too
defense,
cold.
He is a danger, and he is going to give that 9th round to 100 Thieves.
Towards B, even with the pit down, they're worried now about being split in from behind. And Vitality haven't yet fully decided where they're going. Bone Cold was the one trying to play
GG.
space.
So they
Bring
just
these
save.
players from mid, but at this point, with 15 seconds left, yeah, I think they do.
10 seconds
I don't even
left.
know if they saw anyone other than Cryo.
No,
And
no,
they
they
barely saw him. It's like by the
true.
time you've seen him, you're already dead.
Medusa.
And well, finally, they are going to spot someone else. Asuna trying to just do damage. At this point, it really doesn't matter. A nigh on flawless round, and yeah,
Wait.
it's so difficult to deal
Why
with.
doesn't he just like? Why doesn't he just match it to the edge of the desk? It's not like he's using the mouse pad off the desk anyways, right? So wouldn't it not matter?
Maybe yeah, give him a run for his money. We'll see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. If you talk, you have to just exploit him for the stats. Okay, a little push in, destruction of the trap. We've seen it before. Back the 100
He wants
Thieves,
his
we've seen
arm
plenty
off
of
it.
times. But they're playing an extremely passive play.
He probably has
across most
the
of the map,
he
except
probably
for,
needs
you know,
the
if that
feeling
early
of the
pressure Cryo
edge
wasn't spotted,
of the
wasn't
pad for a
tested,
certain
so
part
he's
of his
just gonna hold the
wrist.
information while his
I
teammates pick up
see,
the
I
fights.
see.
Nice shock dart.
Okay. I mean, it's working. Look at that shot there. That shot would actually nuke it there.
Stella seems to have more fun playing the Spectre than any other weapon. He's not going to be happy with the changes, but who knows? And just playing at distance versus these
Cock
pistols,
dart.
there's not really anything to come through. Bone Cold's trying to lurk his weapon.
This is a lurker again. Can someone just put him down real quick?
Welcoming them in to try and take
This
the
guy
fight
always
here.
trying to lurk
Has
into
a
our
teammate
sight.
ready on the cross in case they go that far, and they're clearing angles towards Art, which is completely clear. It's just been given up by 100 Thieves. There's so little time left, and this fallback just means, okay, you can have that space now. We don't need it anymore.
They also needed to fall back because they left a spike in spawn with 30 seconds left. They make that adjustment. It leaves them with 15 on the clock as they move towards A, and there's still players waiting for them. In fact, the majority of the team, 3 towards this side. Their back is secure. The sprays are coming down. Nothing found, though. An off-site plant, beautiful. And that's going to allow them to at least set up for a post-plant.
You
Indeed,
should
a
run.
very early lockdown in play. This will give them so much control and take away any of those positions that 100 Thieves were still holding on to.
It also removes time off the clock. That's where things can get sloppy. And just look at where Bone Cold. He needs more than one kill here, though. He needs to try and do as much damage as possible, and the trade is so quick. Didn't have utility left to play with them well already. It comes down to just Molsey. I think he still has his nade to play with, but he's not even going to get the chance to use it. A solid retake from 100 Thieves and just a couple of rounds away from taking their opponent's map choice.
And of course, Vitality here, they come in with some weaker weapons. And what we see, the stuck in the mud operator. Good Prowler clears out quite a bit, and it's going to force some utility out of the other side. A miss out of CRYO. It looked like he wanted to get aggressive again, but he's decided against it.
Nice, good kill.
Asuna's waiting. He's just going to be able to get rid of Bone Cold, and he's
Wait, is it Asuna or is it Asuna?
That Nightfall to actually find out where the majority are. They are stuck within art at the moment, not really having much space elsewhere on the map other than a one player in A main. That's a solid fragment, but Asuna is able to dodge it.
Oh, it's Asuna? Oh, I've been saying it wrong this entire time.
Was the Seas, so he's back up and at him, ready to fight into the late round. 100 Thieves maintain their advantage. The plant attempted. CRYO comes in onto Destrian. Asuna, adding up another angle for 100 Thieves, and there is just no way they're letting this one slip.
3K
for the team yet again. There's players waiting for him. The main one again being CRYO. He's in a good position now. That flash only barely caught him. The smoke, he's gonna go through it. You know CRYO is. He might be waiting for some utility on the other side, but Twistin comes in.
Okay.
He gets ahead of the problem and deals with him. Good trade on backside. Derek caught spraying the wall. And with that, we may just have a plant. Some utility on its way, and that's a disaster. Malsey down, Snakebite on the spike as well. That's going to slow down the re-up. And with that, Vitality, they need a pick, and there it is. Asuna down. Another angle is theirs.
Sender's actually sat within the poison orb. This is just grotesque. He's got a player right next to him who doesn't even know he's there. He used his own utility against him.
That has to stop now, though. He'd already used his anchor. There's no way he could stay aggressive like that, and has to bail out. Hunter's Fury deployed. It's not going to get the lockdown.
Oh, what?
Through the smoke, he had no iota where that player was. A quick scope from CRYO, and Derek responding. They're right back into the round.
That's a nice shot by Twistin, actually.
Destrian tag desperately low. They've got some control, but they need to hold on to it. And with two players in towards the back of sight, this, if red, could be everything for 100 Thieves. He's inside the nade. Malsey's just gone crazy. I mean, this angle, the extra spot to play from now, they want to deal with him, but they're going to go pushing into two players, completely unaware, and the fights keep going Vitality's way. This is all but done in this round as Vitality hit 11. One more needed for overtime.
Even still, 12 to 11. A chance of Vitality to bring this one back to OT, a couple in a row, and this is definitely the worst purchase we've seen. Still, CRYO's going to be aggressive, but this time, no operator.
That certainly doesn't seem to deter him, and
GG.
it certainly won't
Check
affect
out
the
Twistin,
results.
we won.
An opening duel, and it's Twistin down.
Oh, sorry, Stellar will deal with him.
A ton of options now. The thing is,
Bone Cold will be dealt with. Or
like
like Sender, sorry, I meant.
Malsey's been spotted. So they know that your KO's out on long, and it's probably not going to be a lurk play. At least not the most common. And this actually starts to pull the rotation back in this direction. They need somebody to find them an entry kill here with the full force of 100 Thieves slowly making its way onto this side of the map. Now, Sender is still on that lurk, but they need a plant and they need to buy time if it's going to have any impact.
Well,
what the fuck is Sender doing?
But it's the buying time, right? 100
This
Thieves.
guy is literally AFK.
This is exactly what they discussed as well. How do we get back in?
Oh
to
wait,
that
but
site?
Stellar
That's where the problem
knows.
was last round. That's certainly what they've been
Oh, Stellar
thinking
doesn't
about,
know enough
but the
though.
timing here for Sender is sublime. I mean, he's counted to 100 on the other side of the map. He's on his way. And these players in front, they're going to cause a big distraction. That flash goes the wrong way, but Sender on the flank finding his kill. That now puts some pressure on the site players. They're looking all around, and Derek is picking up kill after kill. The flank from Sender has to close it. He'll stop the defuse. It's halfway, and it's being stuck or wall. Sender, 3 kills, and OT will be secure. Twistin's done exactly the same. Now CRYO, the impact he's had has been unbelievable. A tough angle to clear here, but he's checking.
Jesus.
That Bone Cold didn't
That
stand
was
a
just
chance.
too easy for him.
Destrian now getting aggressive. That's the thing. They need to try and find a response, and they need to try and find it fairly soon. Seems like might be trying to fake them out a little bit with some of the utility that's being thrown. Instead, the Prowler's still going to be used, and will catch him.
the confirmation of information they already had. Destrian has to hold strong. 1 kill to his name. He's sticking around in the smoke, the snake bite, and he's forced way back. Okay, some control, but they pay for it with a player. 4 versus 4. Nade to the right side. Malsey can now, in theory, focus in towards long, and the site push itself. And that's where Bang was on his way. Derek there too, a seize and a spray to come in. They're trying to counter spam, and it's there for Malsey. A wall bang onto Derek, and the advantage now for Vitality. Even more coming through, and it's a massive amount of damage done.
Oh, he's actually
He
digged up
dinks
Cryo.
Cryo?
What a shot coming out of Malsey, and the trade's coming
No
back and forth. It's
way.
left up to Stella. He's definitely had his moments in this game so far. 1 versus 2. Operator for Twiston as the swing comes out and the shot's not connected. They need to try and find something here, as he hasn't been able to get anything done just yet.
Oh.
The spam trying to get...
Oh my god!
What is that from Stella?
Oh my god!
The amount of
What a
wall bangs
spam!
we've seen so far.
What a
But Zach
spam!
out, finally using his TP, some sprays, doing good damage. Nade, it's gonna kill him, but he's out. He's ran into them and at least found a kill for what
Yeah.
should have been a death sentence.
That's a decent trade in all honesty. Keeps them with that.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
the other side of
Ooh,
things,
cameraman, you can't be
Trying to
doing
make
that
their way
shit,
into
man.
the
Show me.
side. They know where Stella
You
is,
just
but
took the
dealing with
fucking
him
shit
is
away.
another story altogether. Nanoswarm will at least delay the rotation of Cryo for the moment, but still not going to be the easiest thing to clear him. The spam's not working out on either side, and Cryo instead has given them a further advantage.
JJ.
You can figure them out, realize where they're
GG.
standing, but when you
Unless.
swing Cryo,
Oh wait,
man,
hold
you
on, my
go
fault.
down
Actually, my fault.
time and time again.
My
We've
fault.
seen
Wait,
it.
my fault.
Bone
My
Cold
fault.
has to clutch it out. A 1v3, the spike down, the op still waiting passively, and even a teammate there to swing on the back of it.
Wait.
It's Cryo that drops.
Wait.
With the
Wait,
advantage,
wait,
trying
wait,
to
wait,
grab the
wait.
spike and try to swing around the back of the site, but there's only 10 seconds left. Getting that spike planted seems impossible.
Okay,
They'll
thank
use
God.
their
Oh,
utility,
thank
they'll
God.
swing, and
Oh,
they'll
thank
take
God.
him down.
GG,
14 to
not even
12. They took
close.
it over.